Let's talk about it. Acne. 50 million Americans suffer from acne. 50 million, that's a lot of people. 95% of all people will experience acne at some point in their lives. Acne breakouts peak at age 14 to 17 in women, 16 to 19 in men. 50% of adult women have acne. This percent increases during pregnancy. 25% of adult men suffer from acne. And we spend in the United States, are you ready for this? Are you ready for this? You're sitting down. $1.4 billion with a B. That's $1.4 million a year on acne products, and only 60% of people that have acne take those action steps. So 60% of the people that are affected spend $1.5 billion a year on acne products, and 100% of these people are attempting to fix this from the outside in. Well, I guess that's not true. The vast majority, though, skin creams, lotions, soaps, right? Antibacterial stuff. Of course, if you go to a dermatologist, they will tell you that it's caused by the bacteria in the skin, and we need to kill the bacteria. We need to kill, I tell you, kill. We need to kill more, kill. This is the mantra of oppositionally defiant, MD-directed, reductionistic, pharmaceutical centrist medicine. Kill everything. This is quite a backwards notion, quite frankly. And the medical doctors being inclined, being educated, being socialized in their own way into their own methodology, of course, sleep soundly at night, thinking that they have the keys to the kingdom, when in point of fact, they do not. Everybody is overlooking the obvious here, because the medical doctors are looking at this condition, as they do every condition, through the wrong lens. Or it's kind of like they're looking at the world through a rose-colored filter, a filter on their glasses that they have forgotten is there. The filter that they observe nature through, the filter that they observe physiological phenomena through, colors their perceptions, colors their treatments, and yet they are blind to the fact that the filter is there. So with them, it's a one-trick pony. Kill it, kill it, kill it, kill it, kill it. Right? Antibiotics, antivirals, antacids, anti-inflammatories, anti-pain medications, antihypertensives. The list goes on and on. With the medical doctors, it's all about oppositional defiance. You got to kill it, baby. You got to kill it. You got to kill it. You got to kill it. Pay no attention to the real cause. Just kill it as much as you possibly can. Well, this, of course, is an old-fashioned, out-of-date, juvenile, dangerous, and expensive point of view. The correct point of view is the one delivered by holistic physicians like moi all around the world. Holism argues that the body has a God-given built-in ability to fix itself. The body has a built-in God-given ability to fix itself, that when things go wrong in the body, it would be perhaps prudent to get to the root cause of the illness rather than just attempting to suppress symptoms with man-made pharmaceutical drugs sold to you at a massive profit for the pharmaceutical industry. Remember, it's not the gun, it's how it's used. It's not the drug, it's how it's used. So what do we believe is the active causative factor working behind the scenes for acne? One word, baby. Sugar, sugar, sugar. That's one word 3 times. Actually, it would be more appropriate to say sugar backup, or perhaps sugar excess, sugar backup, or sugar excess. Remember, sugar is not the Antichrist. Your DNA is made from sugar. That's why you're so sweet. DNA stands for deoxyribonucleic acid. The ribo in ribonucleic acid is ribose. It's a sugar. Your genetic material is made from sugar. I think it's pretty important. Sugar is also the gasoline of the human body. You could not blink an eyelash without sugar in the blood. You could not blink an eyelash without sugar in the blood. Sugar is necessary. And when your body is firing on all 90 cylinders, your body has all of the raw materials it needs in order to metabolize sugar appropriately. When your body runs out of nutrients necessary to metabolize sugar, sugar starts to build up in the blood. It's that simple. Now, you can make the argument, and you would be correct. You would be correct if you stated that in North America we eat way too much sugar. You would be correct. But even when you eat too much sugar, because you listen to the people who manufacture the food tell you what food is healthy, you listen to the medical doctors who have no training, no respect, no appreciation with medical nutrition tell you what food to eat. When you listen to the wrong advice, you get bad results. You can make the argument that we eat too much sugar, but even if you are consuming too much sugar, the body can take it if it has the raw materials necessary to process sugar efficiently. The body needs minerals in order to process sugar. It needs minerals in order to process sugar. Here's basically how it goes. You eat something that has sugar in it, or you eat something that's made of carbohydrate, and then your body breaks the carbohydrate down into sugar, or something that has fat in it, and your body breaks it down into sugar. Now there's sugar in the blood. What happens? Well, your body senses that there's sugar in the blood, so the pancreas releases insulin. Insulin floats through the blood and binds to insulin receptors on every cell in the body. When insulin binds to the insulin receptor, it sends a signal through the middle of the cell to open up a door to let the sugar in. In order for that signal to propagate through the inside of the cell, minerals need to be present. If your body does not have minerals, the minerals are not present, if there are not enough raw materials, the message does not go through, so the sugar door remains closed. Sugar piles up in the blood. It's like a 5-lane highway going down to 1 lane. It's a bottleneck. There's going to be a snarl, a traffic jam. So even if you eat exactly the right amount of sugar and you don't have the minerals necessary to metabolize sugar, to open the sugar gate on the cell, sugar is going to pile up in the blood. Well, what happens when sugar piles up in the blood? Number one, the body produces excessive amounts of insulin. Number two, bacteria, which normally live in the body is a house for many different microorganisms, Some beneficial, some not so much. But nonetheless, there are bacteria that are living in the skin. And when too much sugar is available to them because of the traffic snarl, the bacteria feed and breed, baby. They feed and they breed, and that's what produces acne. So the medical doctors come in and they give antibiotics. That's all that they do. They give antibiotics internally, antibiotic skin creams, or products like Proactive have a chemical in them that kill the bacteria that are in the skin. It seeps through the skin and kills the bacteria. Well, that's one way to do it. But it wasn't the bacteria that caused the acne to happen in the first place. The bacteria were always there. They were always there. It wasn't that the sugar transported the bacteria into the body, or that they beamed in there in the middle of the night from the alien mothership hovering over your house. The bacteria were always there, and they always will be there. But the medical doctors don't think this through. They just want to kill it, kill it, kill it, kill it. It's all that they do. Kill it, remove it, kill it, remove it, kill it, remove it. You don't need the tonsils. You don't need the adenoids. You don't need the appendix. You don't need the breasts. You don't need the gallbladder. You don't need your stomach, for goodness sakes. Yeah, oh, we don't use 90% of our brain, so let's take that out too. For goodness sakes. The best possible thing anybody can do right now in the 21st century is fire their medical doctor. Fire your medical doctor. Unless you're bleeding to death, suffer from some type of a trauma, or actually are suffering from an infection that other modalities were not able to fix, then you go to the MD. That's their wheelhouse. Surgery when it's necessary, trauma care, a handful of infectious diseases. For everything else, stay away. Leading cause of death in the United States, MD-directed medicine. MD-directed medicine is bankrupting Canada. MD-directed medicine is bankrupting the United Kingdom. MD-directed medicine is a failed methodology, and this is a perfect example. So what the medical doctors do is kill the bacteria, kill the bacteria, kill the bacteria, kill the bacteria, kill the bacteria. Well, that's one way. Perhaps a better way would be to optimize the body's ability to metabolize blood sugar. Wouldn't you think that would be a better way? And counsel people about which foods are good for their body, which foods are harmful. By the way, you know, one of the reasons that the food industry puts so much sugar in the food is because the soil is so minerally deplete that the food that's grown in the soil now tastes like crap. In order to get people to swallow it, you have to put sugar in it. That's one of the reasons why there's so much sugar in the food now. The liver can also be involved. The liver can also be involved, especially during the teenage years, because your liver is extremely implicated in the process of hormonal regulation. Hormonal regulation. Everybody knows what happens in the teenage years. Hormones go crazy. Hormones come into their own. Because the liver also needs nutrition, then you don't get the nutrition in the food that the liver needs. The liver is sluggish. So if you're up against an acne problem, you don't need antibiotics. You need medical nutrition. Science-based, clinically verified, sophisticated medical nutrition. Want to find out how to get on the other side of acne? drglidden.com. Become a Dr. Glidden advocate. I line it all up for you. 844-374-5433. Stick around.
The legendary Dr. Joe Wallach, heard on Alex Jones, George Norrie, Benny Hinn, and so many more, is on his 90 for Life tour, and you can see him live and in person Monday, October 26, 6:30 p.m. at the Unity Village, 1901 Northwest Blue Parkway, Unity Village, Missouri. Don't miss this incredible event. Call 615-389-7733 to reserve your seats today. That's 615-389-7733.
Paid non-attorney spokesperson Ricky LeBlanc, admitted in Mass only. Sokolov Law, LLC, Chestnut Hill, Mass. Ken Levin, responsible attorney in Fort Lauderdale, Florida. Greg Hobby, New Jersey. The choice of lawyer is an important decision that should not be based solely upon advertisements. While this firm maintains joint responsibility, most cases of this type are referred to other attorneys for principal responsibility. If you know what mesothelioma is, you or someone you love has likely been impacted by this devastating cancer. You may be entitled to compensation. Call Sokolov Law today, 1-800-218-HELP. The only known cause of mesothelioma is asbestos exposure. Thousands of hardworking men and women, including many U.S. veterans and industrial workers, have been diagnosed with mesothelioma because manufacturers knew the dangers but put profits ahead of people. An estimated $30 billion in court-ordered trust has been set aside to pay money to asbestos victims. If you or a loved one has been diagnosed with mesothelioma, call now. You may be entitled to receive compensation without ever going to court or filing a lawsuit. Call for a free legal consultation at 1-800-218-HELP. That's 1-800-218-HELP.
Owe $10,000 or more to the IRS?
Get on board with the Tax Admiral. Don't pick on the IRS alone. I'll cut penalties and reduce your overall tax bill. Sometimes I can even get it zeroed out completely.
We're an A-rated company helping people clean up their mess with the IRS.
If you owe $10,000 or more, then call the Tax Admiral.
Call 800-287-7180. Again, that's 800-287-7180. 800-287-7180.
It's time to kick some ash because cigarettes have met their match. Smokers are switching to Vaporite e-liquid by LeSig because when you kick ash, you kick tar and smelly smoke too. LeSig smokes the competition with real people customer service, a 7-day satisfaction guarantee, and same-day fast free shipping. Become a vapor today at LeSig.com, spelled LECIG.com. LeSig e-cigarettes. Kick some ash.
As if chlorine in our water weren't bad enough, now they're adding ammonia?
It's true. Some municipalities are now adding ammonia plus chlorine to your water supply. It's a disinfectant called chloramine. But with a trusted Big Berkey water filter, you can keep chloramine out of your water. New NSF EPA certified lab tests show EPA Berkey water filters remove chloramines, pharmaceuticals, BPA, pesticides, bacteria and viruses, all forms of fluoride, and much more. Big Berkey water filters are the original and most trusted on the market, the gold standard in water purification. And our filters last for years at less than 2 cents per gallon. Big Berkey, the one that's powerful enough to purify stagnant pond water. Get your Big Berkey today. Call 1-877-99-BERKEY or click BigBerkeyWaterFilters.com. That's 1-877-99-BERKEY. Big Berkey Water Filters, for the love of clean water.
The human body is more than 60% water. Your brain and muscles are 75% water. And your blood is 92% water. Water's vital to your body, and alkalizing your water is the key to keep it running at its best. AlkaVision Plasma pH drops keep your entire body healthy, boosts energy, promotes weight loss, and even fights cancer. Call 800-518-7615 or go to alkavision.com to find out more. That's ALKAvision.com.
Let's go to the phones and talk to Brenda in Texas. Hey, Brenda, thanks for the phone call. You are live.
Hi, how are you today?
I'm fine, thanks. What's going on in Texas?
Well, I was calling to kind of report back in to you. We had talked, I guess, first of all, I don't know, 6 weeks or 7 ago, and I have celiac and been dealing with that for the last year, which I had been gluten-free over a year and a half now. And then we had started some of the longevity products, the starting regiment here probably 2.5 months ago, and those were a little heavy-duty for me and giving me IBS issues and all, and so you had suggested I go on cherry berry and do the Flora FX, 3 of those at night, and mineral tablets and PFA. And so I've, done that regimen now for a good 6-7 weeks, I'd say.
All right. Oh, man, I'm on the edge of my seat. By the way, ladies and gentlemen, we don't screen the calls. I have no idea what Brenda in Texas is, or any of the callers are going to say. I'm on the edge of my seat, Brenda, so what happened?
Yes, so, taking the cherry berry morning and night, within like 6 days of drinking that twice a day and doing the Flora FX and all, just my stomach felt so much better,
nice.
than it had for a year or two. So that really helped, and I felt like, it has really helped me, feeling like it is healing, healing me more than just being gluten-free, which I had done over a year,
Well, that's a giant step in the right direction. It's been about 6 weeks now?
Right, yeah, probably about 6 weeks.
Okay, now, this might be a hard metric to measure, but hard question to answer, but I'm going to ask it anyway. Have you noticed in the last 6 weeks that anything else has improved? Mood, energy, sleep, weight, anything at all, aches and pains, headaches, has anything else come along for the ride, or is it just that your acute irritability in your digestive tract has calmed down?
Well, I would say that I probably do have a little more energy, and maybe my mood is better also.
Yeah, you would expect that, right? Because when somebody's in a chronic pain situation, then mood and energy are 2 of the first things to go, because, that just comes along for the ride.
Right.
Okay, now how old are you and how much do you weigh, please?
Well, I'm 61 and a little over 200. So.
Okay. Have you lost any weight since you went gluten-free years ago?
I have not lost maybe 10 pounds, 10 to 15. I've lost more inches. At times I can tell inches more than pounds.
Yeah, that's interesting, isn't it?
Frustrating that it's like you would think that weight would just fall off,
Well, let's talk about that. But first of all, here's what I would recommend. This is the middle of October, right? Mm-hmm. I would maintain the discipline with the current program until the end of November. I would keep. Yeah, I would just keep doing that until the end of November. Or when do you order the products?
Well,
what day of the month? Do you remember?
Oh gosh, I don't know. We kind of try to stay a month ahead. So, like right now, we're good through the month of October, and probably, so probably toward the end of the month or something, I would say.
Okay, so I'd be willing to say that I would be able to relax these restrictions right around November 15th, right around November 15th. I'd like you to do this for 3-4 more weeks, okay? 3 or 4 more weeks the way that you're doing it. And then you can go back to the original program. But when you start the Beyond Tangy Tangerine again, I want you to do it slowly. Okay, and we're up against a hard break now, Brenda. Okay. So you stick with me on the other side of the commercial. I'll dial this in for you. I appreciate it very much. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm Dr. Peter Glidden, your steadfast advocate for health. This is where smart people come to get health questions answered. Stick around. Let's finish it up with Brenda in Texas. All right, Brenda, you still with me?
Yes, I'm here.
All right, good girl. So when you venture back into the waters of Beyond Tangy Tangerine, here's how I would do it. I would do 1 level scoop in 12 ounces of water on day 1. And I would take 3 hours to drink it down. And I would just do that and wait 24 hours and look to see what happens. Now, if you're good and nothing gets upset, the apple cart does not get upset, then on day 2, you go to 1 level scoop in 12 ounces of water twice a day, right? You do 1 in the morning, 1 in the afternoon. Take around 3 hours to drink each of them down, wait 24 hours, and see how you do. If you are good at 1 level scoop twice a day, then on day 3, you do 1.5 scoops in the morning, 1.5 scoops in the afternoon, wait 24 hours, and then on day 4 you go to your target dose, which would be 2 scoops twice a day. Now, when you increase the concentration, when you go from 1 scoop to 1.5 scoops or 1 scoop to 2 scoops, you want to put more water in it as well.
Okay.
Couple more ounces of water. Now, 5 will get you 10 that it was the Beyond Tangy Tangerine that was causing this problem, not any of the other stuff, okay? But when the digestive tract is upset, you put anything into it, and it's like, pouring lemon juice onto a cut. I mean, it's going to hurt, right? So that's how I'd like you to do it sometime in the middle of November. Just take a little bit of a walk on the wild side here and see whether or not your body can tolerate that. Now, if it cannot, if the symptoms come back after you do this, the bowel irritability comes back, then you just need to maintain the discipline with what you're doing now for a couple more weeks. And then we wean off, and then we start it again. It's kind of like, if you had a broken leg and you had a cast on it, we would need at some point in time to take the cast off, and you'd be walking around on crutches. And when we take the cast off and remove the crutches, your body can either handle it because the bone has healed sufficiently or it hasn't. And different people's bodies will heal at different rates. So, I can't tell you exactly the day and time that you'll be able to start this again. But that's kind of the basic understanding. Does that make sense?
Uh-huh. I had a couple other issues I wanted to go over real quick. If I could.
Shoot.
I've been doing the OsteoFX a couple times a day because I just, felt like my joints were starting to kind of hurt again more.
Yeah.
And then plus I have, sleeping issues. So, and I'd been taking the sleepies a couple at night. And so when on some of your other shows, I'd heard you talking about taking the OsteoFX right before bed. So been doing 1 scoop of that and a Sweeties at night, and I've been sleeping better.
Well, that's perfect. You can try 2 scoops at night. You'll sleep even better.
Okay.
And I would do the sweeties. I would do the sweeties between lunch and dinner.
Okay.
Do the sweeties in the afternoon between lunch and dinner. If you have 1 bottle that's 120 caps, you can do 4 a day. So do 4 sweeties between lunch and dinner, and see if that produces better response. And if you can handle 2 ounces of the OsteoFX before bed, then that's what I want you to stay at. You'll know that you can't handle that if you have loose stool or diarrhea-like symptoms in the morning when you wake up.
Okay. And still try the Sleepies with it?
No, I wouldn't. I would only use the Sleepies if you're like, traveling somewhere and you're in a new time zone and your sleep is just all messed up. I'm not a fan of that product at all. Really? It kind of forces you into a sleep cycle rather than just supporting the body's natural sleep cycle, right?
Okay.
I'm not a fan of it.
So just 2 scoops of the OsteoFX just right before I'm going to bed.
Yeah, and when you run out of that powder, I want you to switch over to the OsteoFX liquid.
Oh, the liquid's what we have. We have the liquid.
And then it's 2 ounces, not 2 scoops.
Oh, okay. Yeah, sorry. 2 ounces.
Okay. Yeah, 2 ounces. Perfect.
Yeah, we've got it measured, a little scoop that we use for an ounce. So that's why I guess I said.
Oh, smart girl. All right.
And my other chronic urgent issue again, I needed to touch base on. I'd called a couple weeks ago, and I'd had a bad UTI, and of course they'd put me on Bactrim antibiotic and stuff. And then you had mentioned to get the Cantharis.
Yeah.
And which all I could find was the 30C tablet.
Yep.
So I did those for, a few days there, and that did help my pain urgency up the front. And then, so that was better for a few days. And then the last, few days, I've developed a horrible yeast infection.
Well, that's from the antibiotics that they gave you, the Bactrim, right?
So, I've got the burning and all that going on again, which, I'm taking the 3 Flora FX at night for probiotics. And plus I take a cranberry pill to try to help. I don't know what else to try to do.
Well, so this is a vaginal yeast infection?
Yes, vaginal.
Okay, so you want to go to the health food store and get a product called Sovereign Silver. It's a type of colloidal silver, Sovereign Silver. I would do a douche. I would do a vaginal douche with the Sovereign Silver. I would put an ounce into 3 ounces of, an ounce, 1 ounce of the Sovereign Silver with 3 ounces of warm water. And I would do a vaginal douche with that 3 times a day. And also I would swallow a tablespoon of the Sovereign Silver 3 times a day. Swallow a tablespoon of the Sovereign Silver 3 times a day. Do the vaginal irrigation with the Sovereign Silver in distilled water. Do that for 3-4 days in a row and see whether or not that rises to the occasion. Now, if you have any of Youngevity's Killer Biotic, do you have any of that?
Yes, but I took one a while back, and it made me hurt for hours.
The Killer Biotic made you hurt in your stomach?
Yes, it's like it just bloated me as it went down.
How long ago was that? Was that when you were having trouble with the irritable bowel symptoms?
Yeah, that's since I've been on the cherry berry. That was like maybe 3 or so weeks ago.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah, and so you told me, like when I called you about the UTI and I told you I had done that, you said, that probably wasn't for me, so not the...
Well, I think it probably wasn't for you, not because there's anything wrong with it, but because your gastrointestinal tract was inflamed.
Mm-hmm.
Now that your gastrointestinal tract is better, you might be able to handle it. I don't know anybody that can't do the there's nothing in there that is cause for concern. But if that was only 4 weeks ago, so I would wait on that. Just do the Sovereign Silver internally and with the irrigation, and keep your fingers crossed. 72 hours is plenty of time for that therapeutic to kick in. 72 hours is plenty of time. Keep doing, of course, the probiotics, and we'll see what happens.
And just still 3 of those probiotics at night.
Yeah, well, now that you've got the yeast infection, you can do 3 in the morning as well.
Okay.
3 at night and 3 in the morning. Do you have any root beer belly?
No, I don't think we do. Right.
All right, then just do the probiotics. But the Sovereign Silver is the key here, and it should make a remarkable difference within 72 hours. I love that stuff.
Okay. And still with my, like that Cantharis stuff, is that was supposed to help with the urgency pains and the...
Yeah, that's specific for urinary tract infections. You have a yeast infection now, and that's different.
Mm-hmm.
So the Cantharis is not advised here.
Okay. And then my other thought was, if I think I'm getting a UTI again, do I do the Cantharis?
Yes, ma'am. You hit it hard with the Cantharis. Did I tell you how to make the liquid solution with the Cantharis?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, so that's what you want to do. I would take a liquid dose every 3 hours while you're awake of the Cantharis.
Okay. Because over the last year or so, it seems like as I've been battling the celiac and all that too, it's like every 3 months I get a bad UTI.
Okay, so then you want to go online and get the Cantharis in the 200C strength.
Okay.
You'll be able to find that online.
Uh-huh.
There's a Washington Homeopathic. Do a Google search for Washington Homeopathic. Washington Homeopathic, and the pill size. When you go there, you'll be able to. They have it's alphabetical. You'll be able to find Cantharis.
Right.
The pill size is number 40. Number 40. The bottle size is 2 dram. 2 dram. And the potency would be 200C.
Okay.
Pill size 40, bottle size 2 dram, and 200C strength. If this happens regularly, I would also get 1 bottle of the 1M, 1 bottle of the Cantharis 200C, and 1 bottle of the Cantharis 1M. And the potency strength here goes 30C, 200C, 1M. So the next time you get a UTI, you do another dose of the 30C, and if you don't get any positive change within 24 hours, you switch to the 200C. And then that should fix it. And then the next time you get it, you stick with the last potency that you used each successive time, and if it fails to produce results, you just go up in potency. And it's better to have that stuff in the medicine cabinet than have to wait for it for 2 days, right?
Right. Oh yeah, when I'm having bladder spasms, those are not fun.
Yeah, but see, I don't want to overlook the obvious here either. I mean, this is one of the reasons why conventional medicine, why everybody is so sick in this country, and everybody is hurting for cash, because the medical doctors, you go in, you have one particular symptom. Oh, you have a urinary tract infection. They give you something for it, and it causes something else. Right. And this isn't just happening to you, kiddo.
Mm-hmm.
This is happening to millions of people every day, but because nobody knows there's anything else to do, everybody just puts up with it. And, it's a big problem. And again, think about it. If you took your automobile in to get a tune-up, and they tune the car up, but as a result of tuning the car up, the transmission dropped out of the car, you'd have a problem with that, and you'd get your money back. Right. But when the medical doctors create a side effect which is harmful and dangerous, there's no fuss, there's no bother, everybody continues to genuflect at their altar, and there's no legal nothing happens, and it's the only industry where they can get away with this nonsense. I'm glad that you found us, Brenda, in Texas. Keep calling us back every month or so with an update. I will look forward to it. Ladies and gentlemen, this is how we do it. This is where we do it. So, if you're suffering from acne, you don't have a bad gene, and you have a bad doctor. It's that simple. Acne is not caused by the presence of bacteria in the skin. Antibiotics and topical medications, topical treatments are the wrong dog for this hunt. If you're sick and tired of feeling sick and tired, if you're just up against it, don't know what to do, frustrated, you are not alone. You need to fire your medical doctor now and get on board with simple education, simple learning. You need to educate yourself about the real reason that these things are caused. And it's not just acne, it's all chronic disease. For goodness sakes, if you're fed up with Machiavellian, monopolistic, mediocre medications forced down your throat by the men and the women in the white coats, if you are ready to draw a line in the sand and actually take steps, action steps, to support and promote your body's ability to optimize its structure and function, in this case, to have healthy skin, then there's two things you need to do. Number one, fire your medical doctor now. Write them a letter. Dear doctor, since I've been under your care, my health is getting worse. I'm tired of your outdated, ridiculous, for-profit therapeutics. I'm done. You're fired. Goodbye. Please burn my chart. I'm not going to be back in your office. Number two, go to drglidden.com, become a Dr. Glidden advocate. Watch the webinar that I did on skin health. Watch the webinar that I did on skin health. And bring yourself up to speed with the simple steps you can take in order to support your body's ability to have healthy skin. Do you think you have acne because you have skin? No. You have acne because your body has run out of the nutrients necessary to metabolize sugar efficiently. You're also unwittingly eating food that's putting too much sugar in the body, number one, and number two, causing inflammation, and number three, inhibiting your body's ability to absorb nutrients that your body needs in order to optimize its blood sugar. So when sugar in the blood builds up too much because of a bottleneck in the metabolism process, it feeds the bacteria that are in the skin. Now, who knows? I'm going to bet you 25 cents that the bacteria that are in the skin are there for a good reason, that they're there for a good reason, that they're doing something beneficial. But the MDs don't give a crap. All they want to do is kill it, kill it, kill it, kill it, and kill it. It's a failed methodology. It's an outdated methodology. And even if you are getting good results with their treatments, it's managerial. It is not fixing the problem. Not fixing the problem. Not fixing the root of the problem. It's like painting over the mold in the basement. It's only a matter of time until it comes back. And if you have the acne handled by conventional medicine, it is suppressing the disease process. The blood sugar issue is still an issue. The antibiotic treatments, the topical medications do nothing to address this. Nothing. So the skin clears up, but you still have a blood sugar issue. It's going to come out someplace else. It's only a matter of time. Take a step on your own behalf. Pop out of the matrix. I am the red pill. Educate yourself at drglidden.com about the simple steps you can take. I'll tell you what the secret sauce is for healthy skin and what you can do right now to get on the other side of acne in a sophisticated way, which is 100% in tune and in step with the remarkable ability of the human body to optimize and fix itself. Your body's ability to heal itself is greater than anyone has led you to believe. I am your steadfast advocate for health, Dr. Peter Glidden. Check it out, drglidden.com. God willing and the creek don't rise. We'll see you back here, same time, same station tomorrow. Until then, live long and prosper. See you around campus.
Paid non-attorney spokesperson Adam Pulaski of the Pulaski Law Firm with principal office in Houston, Texas is the attorney responsible for the content of this ad. This ad is not legal advice, and the choice of a lawyer should not be based solely upon advertisement. Services may not be available in all states.
Attention Xarelto users. If you or a loved one took Xarelto and suffered a serious bleeding event, you may be entitled to financial compensation. Xarelto is a popular prescription blood thinner used to prevent blood clots and protect patients from strokes. These serious bleeding events have led to numerous cases of hospitalization and even death. Phone lines are open 24/7. Call 800-261-0937. That's 800-261-0937.
We use mobile devices right against our bodies every day, but growing scientific evidence has emerged showing serious health risks associated with exposure to EMF radiation emitted from these devices. The solution is Defender Shield, the most effective mobile radiation shielding ever developed. Defender Shield blocks virtually 100% of EMF radiation from cell phones, tablets, and laptops, and starts at just $64.99. Buy now at DefenderShield.com. For 10% off, use promo code GCN. DefenderShield.com, the worldwide leader in mobile radiation shielding.
Don't complain about your cable bill going up and up and up. Do something about it. Grab a pencil and jot down this special number, 1-855-905-MY-TV. The more cable TV rates go up, the better digital satellite TV looks. Say goodbye to the cable guy and get more of your favorite channels in 100% digital quality for less money. Call 1-855-905-MY-TV. Sign up for packages starting as low as $19.99, and there's no equipment to buy. You get free HD TV upgrade, a free DVR upgrade, and free professional installation. You control what you watch when you watch it. Record your favorite shows, pause and rewind live TV, even skip the commercials. Watch local channels too. At just $19.99, what are you waiting for? Pull out your major credit or debit card. Call 1-855-905-MY-TV. 1-855-905-MY-TV. Say goodbye to the cable guy. Cut costs and get more. 1-855-905-MY-TV. 1-855-905-MY-TV.
You're fired.
According to the Small Business Administration, 75% of small businesses plan to eliminate jobs or reduce workers' hours to part-time.
You're fired.
According to Gallup, the unemployment rate recently jumped to nearly 9%, and the underemployment rate hit a staggering 17.9%.
You're fired.
1 out of 3 young adults and 1 out of 2 recent college graduates are underemployed. Hello, I'm Keith Abel, a pharmacist and a home business entrepreneur. In 2011, I became one of those statistics myself. Instead of looking for another job in corporate America, I joined Dr. Joel Wallach, the Dead Doctors Don't Lie guy. We're creating steady incomes for ourselves and would like to show you how to do the same. If you want to supplement your current income, replace your income, so you don't have to become one of the statistics, then give me a call toll-free at 866-257-3105, 866-257-3105.
You're fired.
Don't wait till you hear those words. Start creating an extra income today. 866-257-3105.
Thousands of people seeking home security get ripped off every day, and the home security industry wants you to believe that's your only option. They've got hordes of salesmen out there trying to scare you into signing one of their long-term contracts. You get stuck writing huge checks month after month with no way out. It's robbery by contract, and it can cost you thousands. But there's a better way to protect your home. Simply Safe Home Security. Simply Safe has no contracts. None. You'll get award-winning 24/7 protection. Security professionals watching over your home, ready to instantly send police to the rescue. For just $14.99 per month. That's less than half what most companies charge. Protect your home the smart way. Visit simplysafedefense.com today for an exclusive 10% offer and get a free keychain remote worth $25. Only when you go to simplysafedefense.com. simplysafedefense.com.
Healthy, organic, fresh fish, robust, mouth-watering vegetables, all from your home. It's called aquaponics. This brilliant, self-sustaining protein and veggie system is perfect for year-round growing. Know exactly where your food is coming from. Aquaponicssource.com is the one-stop shop for all your needs. Fish, fish food, plumbing, full systems, classes, and more. Learn to build your own system. Go to aquaponicssource.com for a free guide to aquaponics. That's aquaponicssource.com.
This is a healthcare alert from the Pain Relief Hotline. If you, a family member, or a loved one suffers from knee, back, shoulder, or ankle pain and have Medicare as your primary insurance, we've got great news. You don't have to suffer any longer. You can immediately qualify for a pain-relieving brace at little or no cost to you by calling our 24/7 Pain Relief Hotline at 866-389-0620. Delivery is free and all paperwork is handled for you. If you are on Medicare and have knee, back, shoulder, or ankle pain, don't wait. you can qualify to immediately receive a pain-relieving brace at little or no cost by calling our 24/7 pain hotline now at 866-389-0620. Our representatives are standing by 24/7 to take your call and rush you your pain-relieving brace at little or no cost to you. Shipping is free and all paperwork is handled for you. Just call 866-389-0620. That's 866-389-0620. Again, 866-389-0620.
Virtually anyone can hack your cell phone and track your calls, your texts, your emails, your every movement, but only if they can detect a signal. Stay one step ahead of hackers and Big Brother with a Block-It Pocket, a custom-made pocket infused with pure silver that creates a complete Faraday enclosure for your cell phone. For free shipping to the lower 48, visit blockitpocket.com or call 888-315-9618. blockitpocket.com, enhancing health and privacy.
It's time to kick some ash because cigarettes have met their match. Smokers are switching to Vaporite e-liquid by LeSig because when you kick ash, you kick tar and smelly smoke too. LeSig smokes the competition with real people customer service, a 7-day satisfaction guarantee, and same-day fast free shipping. Become a vapor today at LeSig.com, spelled LECIG.com. LeSig e-cigarettes. Kick some ash.
Hi, I'm Dr. Sam Nussbaum with the Anthem Foundation. Premature birth is the leading cause of death of babies and disabilities for children. That's why we support the March of Dimes to help mothers have full-term pregnancies and healthy babies. Join us in supporting cutting-edge research, treatment and outreach to help moms during their pregnancy and give every baby a healthy start in life. Learn how you can help at marchofdimes.org.
Did you know that select musical tones have the power to heal? By listening to 7 amazing songs that contain these tones, you can experience the power of music therapy.
I used to work in a pretty stressful atmosphere, but I started using the whole tones in the office, and I'm experiencing more focus, motivation, peace, and better relationships.
WholeTones99.com is a unique music therapy program featuring 7 secret ancient healing frequencies uncovered in the music of King David. Now you too can unlock the healing secrets of the Bible, as we are offering a free sample of this music so that you can discover their power to heal, relieve stress, and break negative cycles.
I use the tones to calm my 5, 3, and 2-year-olds to stop the fighting, and it works.
Now you can experience the healing music therapy in the comfort of your own home or office. Visit WholeTones99.com and get a free song. Visit WHOLETones99.com today for your free song. That's WholeTones99.com. WholeTones99.com.
I am a 47-year-old female and had a heart attack in 2005. This is Alice from New Jersey. I still get angina, even with 4 stents. I was taking nitro 2 or 3 times a week. The very first day after taking Heart and Body Extract, the chest pain was gone. Now I don't wear a nitro patch.
Learn the secrets of an effective, natural, 100% organic nutritional supplement for a healthy heart and circulation at hbextract.com.
Do you lay awake at night and worry about the health and safety of you and your loved ones? Do you wonder what would happen if you weren't able to get to a hospital or doctor? How can you keep your family safe against the deadly pathogens that are beginning to emerge in the world today? Give yourself peace of mind with Supernatural Silver. Supernatural Silver is turning heads around the world as a new weapon in the fight against bacteria, viruses, and fungus. Supernatural Silver can be taken internally or used topically to help the body's own immune system fight off disease much more effectively. Supernatural Silver has been tested at independent universities and laboratories around the world and has been proven to be safe and highly effective against some of the planet's deadliest pathogens. There is no better product to have in your home for daily use or emergency preparedness. Go to supernaturalsilver.com, use the code SILVER2015 for 20% off, and give yourself and your loved ones a fighting chance with Supernatural Silver.
So you've got to take a state construction license exam or certification. Can't decide on what books or what chapters to study? Discover right now how you can eliminate unnecessary books and wasted study time. At contractorexam.com, our study materials zero in on state-required test topics in an effective, multiple-choice format. So whether you're a plumber, electrician, general contractor, or other construction-related trade, contractorexam.com will help get you prepared. Visit us at www.contractorexam.com today.
With the many stock market ups and downs over these last few weeks, many people are asking themselves, are they doing the right thing? Do they have the right financial plan in place? Here's the real question. You should be asking yourself, do you have the right financial professional in place? Well, my friend Rocky DeFrancisco, attorney and founder of the Wealth Preservation Institute, has authored a new book called Bad Advisors: How to Identify Them and How to Avoid Them. In this book, you'll identify financial planners who are forbidden by their broker-dealers from giving you the best advice. You'll understand why most CPAs, EAs, and accountants don't even provide proactive advice to help you save for your taxes. And, of course, you're going to identify insurance agents who are forbidden from selling you the best products available in the marketplace. Don't wait. Don't hesitate. It's only your retirement dollars. And for a limited time, we're going to give you the free ebook version of this book, Bad Advisors: How to Identify Them, How to Avoid Them. Call right now, 888-772-2929. That's 888-772-2929. Take control of your financial lives today.